Hello friends and welcome to another Lorwyn Eclipse quick draft. It's looking like we're going to have a salty run back with this man on a bear. But if you're new here, my name is Cody Lee. I upload brand new draft video every single day. Quick draft has been our format of choice as of recent. So if that's something that interests you, if you enjoy draft videos, like, comment, subscribe, get down there and tell the robots that this is something that you are interested in. It does really help me out, honestly. Plus, you're probably one of the first 10 people watching this. And if you are, hi. Chad. I don't know if anyone named Chad's going to be doing this, but quick draft tends to go quick. We're going to be starting with Champion of the Klachon, and we're going to be trying to see if we can do another Kithkin salty run back. Let's go. Lava Leaper, good enough. Pummeler for Hire, Gathering Stone is one of my favorite cards in this whole format. Definitely going to be taking that. Meander's Guide, Requiting Hex, Pitiless Fist, Gold Meadow Nomad. Assert Perfection is one of those that I really like. I think Pitiless Fist is a little bit worse, but we're going to take the Assert Perfection here. Boom. Appeal to Airdew. There's a Miss Meadow Console. There's a Feisty Spikeling, which is a Changeling. Tanaful Rhyme Speaker is probably the best card here, but let's take the Kithkin here. Tweeze, Heirloom. There's some black cards. This Soulbright Seeker, 1 mana for a 2/1 is an additional cost, Behold an Elemental, and then you can give something Trample or kind of mana ramp. Tweeze, Enraged Flame Cluster, Chomping Changeling, or Tributary Vaulter are probably the best cards. We're going to take the Gut Splitter gang. Cinder Strike is interesting if we wanted to be in black-red, but Pitiless Fist is really good for us. Reluctant Dawn Guard. Awesome. We don't need to go into the black. Wary Farmer comes around. Happy for that. Everstrike's Gift is one of those. Enchant creature gets +1/+0 and has flying, so it allows you to get in. I'm kind of in for that. And then you can return it to get that last bit of damage in. I'm happy to have. Prideful Feastling. We'll take a 1/1. Springleaf Drum to the sideboard. Wild Unraveling to the sideboard. Open it up. A Sonar. Oh, okay. So Sonar is one of those that's extremely, extremely strong. Here, I don't think we're going to take it because we're pretty heavily into where we're at already. The Wanderbrine Trapper is definitely what we're going to be taking here, though. Burden Stoneback. A Gallant Fallow Knight. Another Wary Farmer. I think we're going to take the Wary Farmer. A Gallant Vowel Knight we're going to be excited to have. We do need more 2-drops, but the Wary Farmer is just really good. Kithkeeper, there's a Surly Farrier, a Keep Out. The Surly Farrier will be good. Kithkeeper is interesting, but let's take the 2-drop. Klachan Festival. Easy pick. Another Wary Farmer instead of the Gallant. Wary Farmer is just really solid. Kinsbale, 1 mana. A Gallant, another Wary Farmer. Personify is interesting, but let's take another Wary Farmer. No, let's take another Wary Farmer. Keep Out, solid removal. River Guard's Reflexes, solid combat trick. Gallant Foul Knight, now we'll pick one up. Keep Out, another solid removal spell. Dream Caesar going to the sideboard. Sideboard. Ooh, 5 mana for a 5/5 flying lifelinker. We're going to take this. It's an elemental god. Creature spells you cast have Convoke, and then you can transform it. I don't think we're going to be transforming it very often, but we're definitely going to be taking the Airdew. Kinsbale, we'll follow that up. Excited to have another 1-drop. We haven't seen any of the 2-drops that we would want. The whatchamacallit, the good ones. Gangling Stoppy, we're going to put in the sideboard. Vinebred Brawler, Liminal Hold, we'll take. Gilt Leaf's Embrace, we'll also take here. Drop one of those Keep Outs. Wary Farmer, we'll take a 5th. Another Gilt Leaf's Embrace, we'll sideboard that one though. Appeal to Airdew on the sideboard. Great Forest Druid sideboard. Wildvine Pummeler. We'll sideboard. Peel Dare-Do in the sideboard, and a Riverguard Reflexes sideboard. Look at all of those Wary Farmers. That's kind of insane. I'm here for that. We're probably dropping the Gold Meadow Nomad. We're probably dropping the Prideful Feastling. What else are we going to drop here? How many Kithkin do we have? 13. Do we drop something like Liminal Hold? No, I think we drop something like a Keep Out. Or a Riverguard's Reflexes, honestly. Yeah. Done. Play. The 5 3/3s that we have, that's a little bit crazy. I don't know if that's where we should be at, but it's where we're at, and I'm not gonna say no. Behold a Kithkin and exile it. I think I can behold miss. Now I hope I draw lands. There we go. Hell yeah. Wary Farmer 1. How do we want to do this? I'm going to play these. No attacks. Surveil 1. Graveyard it. No blocks. Champion of the Clawchon will be good for us. Another Gangly Stompling, sure. All attacks. Submit. 2, 3. Down to 12, and I get to surveil, put it in the graveyard. Now I have a 4/5. You probably do have removal for it, is my assumption. I will take the 8. I do have lethal on the backswing right now. That's my main thing. As an additional cost, behold a Kithkin exile. When this leaves the battlefield, return it to my hand. It's kind of cool that I get this back and I'm able to play it again. Are you realizing that you're dead on my backswing? Let's go ahead and play the 4/3. Get in with both of those. I got 3 blockers. They've got 2 things here. They're down to 4. They're going to go for lethal here probably. Return. They've got 2 bounces. That's a good one. I get to surveil 1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to block there, block there. We'll take 6. You got a combat spell to kill 1? Good game. If you do. Yeah, they do. That was a good one. We might have too many 3-drops, guys. The thing with 3-drops is you need to be able to play things in between them. You need to be able to stack things on top of the 3-drop. Festive Fighter. Let's do it. The Wanderbrine Trapper. I wonder how you pronounce this. It's hard not to pronounce it Downguard. Mischievous Sneakling. Fair enough, fair enough. We're going to play this here, and we're going to play this. We're going to say Kithkin. Reveal it. No attacks. Gathering Stone is just such a good card. Luminalis coming in. You got me. A Pummeler for hire. Ooh, that's a good one. Graveyard. Draw. Do we want to play this as well? Yeah, let's do it. A 5/4 with first strike. We do need to get damage in eventually. Surveil. Graveyard it. Wary Farmer and Gathering Stone as a combo is pretty dang good. Being able to leave Kithkin on top so Gathering Stone can draw them for me. It says Vigilant, so Keep Out's never going to work on it, but I can hit the Luminalis with it. If he decides to get in. I don't think I'll double block his Pummeler for hire. No block on that either. Wildvine Pummeler. Leave it on top. Draw. I'm gonna get that. And we're gonna keep out. Deal 4 damage to a tapped creature. Hit that. And we're gonna get in for 4. You gonna take it, friend? You are. Hell yeah. I've got a Gathering Stone and a Wary Farmer with a bunch of Kithkin in there. Ooh, Bristlebane outright is a good one though. Kithkin Knight. Pretty sick knight. I'm gonna double block. If they've got a +3/+3, I'm in a bad spot. They didn't. Hell yeah. Search your library for basic land. Ooh, and they got to create a 3/4. Okay. Reveal it. Getting in with a 6/4 with flying. You got a 3/4 blocker. Put that in the graveyard. I almost want to keep it, but I've got better cards. Good game. Gathering Stone. When Gathering Stone gets down and we're able to stand back. Disculpting Blast. Not bad for a 1-1. We'll keep it up. Slam Go. What in the world is that? I don't know who that is. Pitiless Feast. We'll keep this. 2, 3, and a 4. We have 4 mana. It's a lot. You're a 1-drop. That's nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will play the Wary Farmer before the Clawchon Festival. No Thought Weft Imbuers or anything like that is kind of rough. Am I gonna get Boulder Dash though? No. Oh, they're on teeth. Okay. I will say I think this Kithkin deck is a little bit worse than the Kithkin deck of yesterday. And I'm really hoping that I don't need to go Kithkin again. You may blight 1 if you do create a treasure. 2 mana for a 3/2. Not bad. Weird looking Goblin Warrior though. Yeah, we're not going to do anything here. Kinsale. Get rid of that. I want to get more Wary Farmers. You want to blight 1? No. The Tapper is going to let us take care of any big ol' thing like that. Draw. I can play a land. And get in with both of those. I will take that out. Thing is, the Gut Splitter gang gets worse the longer it stays, as long as he's losing life, and I need him to lose the life. Bet. No blocks for your 6/6. I can and will continue to make random Kithkin with this Clawchon Festival. I will also be able to start tapping it down repeatedly, which prevents him from really doing anything. The Wanderbrine Trapper, do not misjudge how strong the Wanderbrine Trapper is. Bog Slither's Embrace. Ooh, going for the Timid Shield Bearer. I respect that. Resolve. If they give a buff to that Scuzzleback Scrounger. Ugh, that's annoying. Getting in for 1. End turn. Now are you going to take 3 more damage and get in for 5? I'm here for that. No blocks. I don't like that. Okay, so that means get in for 4. End turn. You're gonna take 3 and then possibly die? Or you got removal from my Wanderbrain Trapper? Oh, the lifelink. That's sucky. Bet. I can create 1/1s. Four damage to a tapped creature. I lose a life. They gain a life. I create a 1/1. Get in. Ooh, 1 second. I'm so sorry about that, guys. My kitty just like went crazy and was like mewling. Oh. Brambleback Brute, sure. I can't block, you can hit me for 1. Trampling indestructible. Hit him. And then the trigger goes on the stack, obviously, so he dies. Nice. And we rank up. Sorry, I got immediately distracted. I think my my partner turned the fan on out in the living room for some reason, and the kitty was not very happy about the fan being on. She is a little skittish. I don't know why she's so skittish, but I'd like to take care of her. I do think I'm going to change my avatar to this Marilyn. Mana Screw, though. I do not want to be playing against Mana Screw. 1 into 3 into 3? Sure. Mana to cast him? Bet. Behold the Kithkin. I don't know if you can hear her mewing from the back. Oh, poor girl. Ooh, blue-white. That's a really good one. We are going to be playing the combat game here, so good luck. Ooh, that's an unlucky one. It's a really unlucky one for us. Let's take the Deep Channel Duelist because we don't want to deal with that. And then we're going to get in with a 3-3. And next turn we'll be able to Forest, keep out Wary Farmer, kill the Prideful Feastling. Unless he taps it to play the 2-2 Vigilant Flyer. That makes a 1-1. Ooh, a Liminal Hold to get the Wary Farmer or to get our Liminal Hold? Respect, I suppose. That's annoying. No blocks. Turn. I'll leave that on top. Hopefully they come in with everything. Yes, you get to discard a card now. The gaining of life is annoying, but here we are. This has flash, so we're going to exile that. Take the damage. There's the plains. Surveil 1. Wary Farmer. Ooh. There are better cards. Much better cards than that. Now, Wary Farmer, if we left it on top, might have let us chain more. But I'm looking for something like an Everstrike's Gift or something here. A Voracious Tome Skimmer and a Prideful. They're just playing like Fae stuff. No attacks, end turn. Yeah, we're not attacking into this. Ooh. The Wanderwine Distractor. No attacks. What you gonna do, friend? I'm curious if they're just kind of like waiting. They're like, what do we got going on here? Now, mind you, I've drawn 8 land, 9. Only 8 more lands in the 24 cards, so let's hope we grab a creature. A Temporal Cleansing. That's really annoying. Okay. No attacks end turn. I want to draw that liminal hold before I Reluctant Dune Guard. Yeah, a counter spell over there. Reluctant Dune Guard. And then the wary farmers are going to get to go off. 23. Hit me with 2 lands so I can get them off the top. Even though I don't want the 2 lands, obviously. Wandervine Trapper we're getting rid of, though. Assert Perfection we'll keep on top. Assert Perfection is a solid removal spell. Swat away. Great. Put it on bottom. Fine. No attacks. Uh-oh. Blossom Bind. You can't have counters put on it. Ugh, rude. But I can have counters removed, and this has neg1 counters on it. Omni-channel changeling for the Tributary Vaulter. Graveyard. No attacks. The Gathering Stone is a good one. Very hopefully it can help me out here. Again? Another one? Come on. That's rude. This is actually really, really bad. So this goes here. This is blocking here. 5, 11. Down to 1. Untap a Merfolk you control. Ugh. And he goes up to 18. Yeah, concede. You got me, friend. That was a rough one. The drawing, I think, 3 or 4 lands in a row there. That was difficult. 2/2. I want to see my Baneslayer Angel. That's what I'm waiting for. We've yet to see our super sweet mythic. Now we'll see if the super sweet mythic actually gets us the win. If and when we actually get to play it. But I'm hopeful. There we go. I'm like, how long do you want us to be in this queue, friend? This background has me feeling luck. And we'll keep this. Looking good. The Surly Farrier. Question is, do I do Everstrike's Gift on turn 3 if I don't get anything else? No block. Dang. Risky. Now, champion of the Clutch on next turn, possibly. Honestly, more likely to miss Meadow Council. Sorry. You've been hiding something. Everyone can tell. Oh my gosh, what? That's the... That's kind of funny. Return 1 goblin card from your graveyard to your hand. Well, okay, dang. Create a tapped and attacking. Whenever Grub attacks, you may blight 1. If you do, that's a copy of the blighted creature at the beginning of your end step. Sacrifice that token. Okay, I'm gonna get in for 2. Grub Storied Matriarch. This seems like it's pretty good. Return up to 1 goblin card. 3 mana, 2/1, return a goblin. Hell yeah. It doesn't seem like the best thing in the world, but it definitely seems pretty damn good. Eclipsed Boggart. She did not flip the Grub Storied Matriarch, which is good. Enters with 2. Whenever another creature you control dies, surveil 1, then remove a counter. Dang, that's not bad. Six, 4. Get in. Play the Wanderbrine Trapper. We're gonna end turn. Not gonna flip. Stuck on 3 mana. That's the main reason I'm like, let's get in with Miss Meadow. They've got 8 cards in hand right now. I wonder how many lands they have in total in their deck, or if they're just getting really unlucky. 3 lands and 16 cards is not many. Whenever another creature you control dies, surveil 1, then remove. Bog Slither's Embrace, sure enough. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm then gonna this. Behold the Kithkin, sure. Return it to your graveyard to your hand. Get in there. With a 4/2. Eclipsed Boggart gonna block? Sure. No? Gonna take 4? Great. Boggart Cursecrafter. Return the Boggart Curse Crafter. Get in. They just have no lands. I'm just like amazed. Honestly. There it is. They got their 4th land. Huzzah! One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. River Strike's Grift can come back and start getting us in there. Fingers crossed. This thing has +1/+0 and flying. We got a 3/1 flying killer. Their 5th land. Uh-oh. This might be it, folks. Gotta be worried about it. Probably. Now, how long are you gonna take over there, Lockmurph? Heirloom Auntie. Nothing to block the flyer. Auntie's Sentence or something like that. A Bog Slither's Embrace, yeah. If I draw a creature that I can cast and then blight this onto and recast, that'd be awesome. Hell yeah. Okay, so Timon. Good game. And this thing still lives, which is crazy. Everstrike's Gift. There goes a land. And good game. Easy peasy. They definitely slow played it there in the end. I'm curious if they thought they might have something or if they had options or what was going on, but they definitely were dead as soon as they passed to me there. 3-2. You got to get us to the edge, and then that's when we start playing. Really playing. My one part Maine Coon kitten, Freya, that I've mentioned a few times now. She was the one who was having trouble and was super freaked out by the fan out in the living room. So now she's walking around my desk, mewling slightly. If you can hear her, forgive me. Petruski. Ooh. We're going to keep this. Opponent goes first, so we're going to hope that we draw. Keep out giving us removal. And then we have a bunch of 3-drops and a 4-drop that can catch us up. This is not going to go well if we don't draw another land. If we draw another land, I think we're in a great spot. Perfect. I am going to play the 3/3 before I play the Reluctant Dune Guard. We're not going to attack with the 3/3. Surveil 1, we'll leave that on top. I will block the Gangly Stompling, I think. No, I will not. No blocks. Get in for 4, sure. So we're going to play this. Then we're going to play this. Draw a card. Remove a counter. Get in. Nice. Surveil 1, Timid Shield Bearer. We'll get rid of that one. We're going to hope for a land here. Another creature you control dies. It has to be a creature you control. They can't just kill my Mist Meadow and then get in for 7/8. We will block here. No. No, we won't. We'll take 4. We'll go down to 12. We've got some damage coming back, friend. And hopefully we're able to like Wary Farmer or Clichan Festival and to keep out. If we're not, we're probably going to liminal hold something. Probably the 6/6 that he's about to play. What are you considering over there? A Bog Slithers, okay. Interesting, interesting. How do I want to do this? I think I want to... I'm going to play another 3/3. That's what I'm going to do. No attacks. Graveyard, another 3/3. I need to draw a land. And we've got a lot of good blockers here. The 2/1 first striker is a little bit annoying. There's a +3/+2 make a treasure token, which is annoying. Ooh. Gonna hit the Vile Boggart. Herself. Take that too. Yeah, we're just gonna play a couple of tokens so we have them. No attacks. Graveyard. We'll leave that one on top. Because we do want the lands. We've got blockers for things, which is nice. All of these 4-drops in hand, though, is really not good. You gotta do something eventually, man. Chaos Viewer, sure. Alright, so we play this. Yeah, we're gonna play this. Kithkin. No attacks. We've got 5 blockers. They've got 8 attackers, which is a lot. But we've got good trades all around if they do decide to attack. Unless they've got a give everything +1/+1, +2/2, something like that. Which if they do, we are absolutely crushed. Hundo P. What are we getting in with here? Block, block, block. 3 blockers. What are you going to take? Giant ball. Okay. Bet. Yeah, you get to surveil and remove some counters. It's nice. And you kept them on top. Even nicer. And an Elder Auntie. Graveyard. Draw. Ooh. Yeah, we're just gonna play the 5/5. Oh, and my things have surveil. Oh, crud. Or not surveil, convoke. I'm not going to do that though. No attacks, end turn. Boom. I'll leave that on top because I'll get to draw it. Boggart Mischief. Bet. Boom. I gain life. That's gonna drain me for a whole bunch. Sure. All of those tokens, man. All of them. I'm not going to take care of his 5-4 because I just want the life. Behold a Kithkin! Cancel what? Behold a Kithkin, pay 1. Behold a Kithkin, submit 1. Now that comes in. Okay, thank you. Auto pay to play a 2-2. End turn. Yes, the double wary farmer. Leave it on top. The fact that I have 5 wary farmers is my favorite thing in the world. I just love my 3-mana 3/3s. Unbury for Sourbread and Heirloom. Fair enough. The fact that I finally got to play my Baneslayer Angel. My Erdu, Carrier of the Dawn. I don't get to transform it, which is a little bit sad, but look at that transformed state. It's just not as cool as the front side. I would double block there. Reveal. Draw. I'm gonna play this. Here, this comes down. For 8 more life, up to 31. End turn, wary farmer, land. Land. Now let's see what they can do. All right, all right, all right. You finally decided to make a move. I'm here for it. We're going to block here, and then we're going to take 1. I'm going to get my Erdu neg 1, neg 1. Fair enough. If you drew a removal spell, you drew a removal spell, friend. It doesn't feel like you drew a removal spell. Dang. It was a good one. Our opponent struggled, and sometimes you need to struggle. Gotta respect it sometimes. 4-2. Let's see if we can keep it going. I am hopeful. We've had some pretty solid games so far, which is super nice. Card of keys. All right, we're gonna keep this. The cats. We are gonna Reluctant Dawn Guard, followed by Great Forest Druid. The green. Ooh, straight 3-color. Get in for 4. What do they got here? Nothing? Uh-oh. I don't like that. Block it. Annoying. Hairdo, Carrier of the Dawn coming out though. Get him for 5. The Liminal Hold is good. Draw and then discard. Oh, that's the look at the top 4 cards one. That's a really good one. Ew. That makes me sad. Makes him less likely to have an answer for Erdu, though. And turn. Don't have an answer for Erdu. Please. Ooh. Getting in for 5. Destroy the tapped creature. Take 5. Boom. Auto pay. Nah, I have a 3/3. Oh, Shine Striker. That's insane. I'm so jealous of their deck, if I'm being honest. And then I want to give that can attack, that can attack, that can attack. We're going to tap down this, tapping this. Then we're going to attack with this, this, and this. Down to 3. Surveil, put that down. End turn. They're down to 3. That's hopeful for us. Liminal Hold puts them at 5. That's less hopeful. It hits our Liminal Hold, brings their Cold Wrath. Puka's Eye hits black for them. Uh-oh. Another Cold Wrath Zealot? That's insane. Okay. This is not a Kithkin, sadly. No attacks, end turn. Yes, yes, draw a card. Their deck is pretty sick. This is probably one of the more sick games that I've had the chance to play. Three, 6, 9. Oh, actually, so I can activate this. Behold a Kithkin. Sacrifice, sacrifice. They've got 6 blockers. I've got 7 attackers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna play the Mist Meadow console. Get in. They got something to kill something here? Pyrrhic Strike. Yeah, they got me. Good game. They had a really, really cool deck there, honestly. That was pretty sick. That's the Vivid style of deck I want to play. Seeing them kind of pop off with it was pretty cool. But 4-3, not a bad one. Let's go check out those packs. Pop them quick. Mythic. That's good for us. And it's a wild card. But hey, thanks so much for joining me. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, tell those robots that you enjoy this type of content. And if you are new here, my name's Cody Lee. I upload a brand new draft video every single day. Hope you enjoy. See you in tomorrow's video. Talk to you then.